Hi, I'm Karen Perez, Chair of Hillsborough County School Board. I want to welcome you to Hillsborough County Public Schools, a donde servimos más de 200,000 de tus estudiantes. That includes children in preschool and adults through our workforce program.
Hi, I'm Jessica Vaughn, the school board's vice chair. Our district is the 7th largest in America, and our team is made up of 24,000 people working at close to 250 sites across the county.
Our district is diverse and dedicated. Our board meetings are held on select Tuesdays at 4 p.m. The best way to serve our students and our community is to involve you, the public, in what we do.
You are welcome to meet or email any of our board members and follow our district on social media. School board meetings are covered live by Hillsborough Schools TV on Spectrum 635 and Frontier Channel 32.
Meetings are also streamed live on our website at hillsboroughschools.org. Closed captioning is provided on all broadcasts, and past meetings are available in our online archive.
We are interested in what the public has to say. We'll include time for audience comments before we address our business items. Our agenda and any supporting materials can be viewed online in advance. They are posted 7 days before each meeting on our website at hillsboroughschools.org.
Our vision is preparing students for life, and that means all students every day. Todos los estudiantes, todos los días. Thank you for your interest in education. With your help, we are making decisions that shape our community's future.
Try now? Okay. All right. Yes. The school board recognition meeting of November 19, 2024 is called to order. Member Vaughn will now lead us in a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If we could have a moment of silence where you join me in thoughts that we come together and we heal our nation, and that we all go into the next few years showing kindness and compassion, and that our chosen leaders demonstrate how to bring us together and focus on policies that make our world a better place together collectively. Thank you. Now, if you could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Vaughn. Let the record reflect that all board members are present. Board members, I would like to go over the format of today's meeting. As a reminder, we are a non-partisan board who believe all children can be empowered to learn, to succeed, and our decisions will be made with that understanding. Member Vaughn will now read the board guidelines.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As we begin this morning's meeting, please allow me to quickly review the format of our school board meeting. Please silence all electronic devices. There are speakers in the room behind me that allow board members to hear the meeting upon stepping away from the dais. This meeting can be viewed with closed captioning on the live webcast, on cable TV, and on video monitors here in the auditorium. It can also be viewed with closed captioning in the online video archive.
The board welcomes comments from citizens and values your input to the board. Today, public comment will be limited to the election of chair and vice chair of the board and officers for the leasing corporation. Our school board respects the public's right to speak to the board, and we appreciate you taking your time to be here. However, it is requested when you address the board, comments are not directed personally against a board member or staff member, but rather directed at the issues. Any behavior intended to interrupt the orderly conduct of this meeting will not be allowed. Our civility policy is in place. When addressing the board, please state your name, speak clearly into the microphone. This morning, each speaker will have 3 minutes. Reminder that your 3 minutes will start when you begin speaking. When there are 30 seconds left, you will see a yellow light on the lectern, a red light, and a chime will indicate when your time is up. I will now call up the first 5 speakers.
Madam Chair and board members, there are no public speakers this morning.
Thank you. Now we'll go into recognitions.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It is my honor to read this recognition. Whereas Ms. Karen Perez has completed her term as chair of the school board of Hillsborough County, Florida, and whereas Ms. Perez's passion for education and community has been a positive and driving force for our students, staff, and school board, and whereas Ms. Perez, being a licensed clinical social worker, has made mental health a top priority of our district. She has spearheaded mental health tours and supported new initiatives that provide direct services to our students and staff and our families. Whereas Ms. Perez has a heart for the most underprivileged in our community and tirelessly assists with providing resources for our homeless families. And whereas Ms. Perez has led this district through 2 back-to-back hurricanes, which impacted so many of our families and staff members, her compassion and leadership were pivotal in helping the district rebound and recover through these tragedies. And whereas Ms. Perez has overseen the district's $4.4 billion budget and has been instrumental in repositioning our district towards a more positive financial outlook. And whereas Ms. Perez was the recipient of the Innovation Award at the 2nd Annual Excellence in Education Awards, which recognizes outstanding achievements in education, and whereas Ms. Perez was pivotal in ensuring equal access for all students and has been a true public servant in her position as county-wide school board member. And we're not done yet. And whereas Ms. Perez is a constant champion for our Hispanic families who now make up nearly 40% of students in our district, Ms. Perez consistently advocates for initiatives and outreach for our growing Hispanic populations. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida, deems it fitting and proper to publicly recognize the distinguished contributions of Karen Perez and to express its great appreciation to Miss Karen Perez for her efforts and work as chair of the School Board of Hillsborough County for 2023 to 2024. May it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be certified by the Superintendent of Schools of Hillsborough County, Florida, and be immediately presented to Miss Karen Perez, and a copy of this resolution may be available to the public. This is adopted on today, the 19th of November, and I would like to present you with the gavel. Thank you so much. Also, the resolution that we just read. Thank you. That's not all. That's not all. We also have this beautiful picture that's called the Tree of Life. It was made by a 5th grade student from Citrus Park Elementary, which I think will look very nice in your office. It's beautiful. We have a personal gift for you. I mean, you're not going to have enough room for all this stuff. And then also, Member Rendon wanted to make sure you had these beautiful flowers, which, should I put them right here for now? Say thank you so much for your service. Thank you.
But wait, a good, see? Yes, a good leader always needs a good right hand. And let me say this, Vice Chair Vaughn has been an incredible right hand for me. With those hurricanes and everything that happened to our students, I'm very emotional right now. It's just been incredible. I know that I sent some things your way last week. Yeah, I didn't want to have to carry all that stuff with me. But we do have something for you. I Am Unique, and she certainly is, by Callie Ellison, grade 4 from Ruskin Elementary. Isn't that awesome? And hold on.
Oh, thank you. My goodness. Wow. Thank you.
And for the amazing array of sunshine and everything that you bring to this district, and for how amazing you are, especially that you've been for me in this last year. Thank you for all you do for this district and what you have brought to this dais. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
And I don't want to make it a love fest up here, but I want to thank you so much and echo the sentiments that you gave to me, for your kindness, for your calmness, for your patience, for your leadership. It's been completely inspiring, and we all thank you so much for it. And I think we're going to open it up for other board members to give comments. Thank you so much for everything.
Member Hahn?
You can call me Stacy, but only you. It's just been such a pleasure to have both of you in these leadership positions. This has been a very challenging year, to say the least. And you have navigated this board. I have rarely sat through board meetings in the last 6 years that have run so smoothly and professionally, and that's due to both your leadership. Karen, you truly have a beautiful heart. And I love you, and you're a dear friend and a wonderful colleague. And you really do look out for every student and family in this community as a school board member, and in all the other roles that you have, all the other hats that you wear, and you look out for many of us too. And I always appreciate that. You're always the first one to ask how you're doing, and pick up the phone and wish somebody a happy birthday, and that really means a lot. And Jessica, you've been a joy, not just to have as vice chair, but to sit next to. And you've made board meetings, fun for me. We we go back and forth with each other, and it's always nice to have a partner on each side that we can find a little levity when things get tense. You are smart. You ask great questions, and you really fight for students. So I respect you immensely, and I'm happy to call you a colleague and a friend. Very honored. So so blessed to have both of you to serve with. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Hahn. Member Rendon?
Well, thank you all so much. See how you started crying? That's just not fair. It's just not fair. But to both of you, as a team, you have worked very well together, and you have just brought collaborativeness to this board, which is just humbling and appreciated very much. Karen, your dear heart, whether it's for one student or another, you always find those students that are in desperate need and make sure that this board is aware of those needs of this district, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Jessica, you always make sure that we see the unique in everything, and we appreciate that. There's always unique in everything we do, and there's always a special place for special people, and both of you have that place. So thank you for being colleagues and friends.
Thank you. Member Washington?
Thank you. I'm going to say the last time, Madam Chair. But anyway, I want to thank you for all what you have done for the board. At least the board meetings have been real short since you've been chair. We're not sitting here all night, But thank you for just being who you are. And Jessica, I can't say enough for you. You're always there, and you care about students. The most important part, y'all care about students. And that's what we're here for. We sat here to take care of our students, and you guys have done a great job. And I want to tell you, not only she learned a lot when she was my student, Karen Perez. I wanted to know that. Okay. Thank you, Karen and Vaughn. We love you.
Thank you. Member Gray?
Yes, indeed. This is the first, not the first time, but the last time for Madam Chair. Perez, you've served with heartfelt care and concern for the well-being of our children, which, as Sheikh mentioned, is the center focus of each of our roles. And together, I want to thank you for your service and dedication to our Hillsborough County Public School District. It is very appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Collins?
Yes, I want to thank you both. And Member Perez, you're very soft, but you're strong. And I think that's something that people don't always see, that you're so soft-spoken. But you've had to deal with so many challenges in the last year that have happened in our district on so many levels. And I thank you for your leadership. And, Member Vaughn, I have to say that, you always try to work to unify people, to find the best in people, to bring out the best in everyone. I think we're all very different, but the one thing that we all unite together is that we really care about this district, we care about this community, and we're just so happy to continue serving. So I'm so glad that we're all here together, and thank you for everything.
Superintendent Ayers?
Thank you, Chair Perez. I just want to take this opportunity. I think right as you became chair, that was right as I was appointed as permanent superintendent, and I just appreciate this entire year your honesty and collaboration with me. I think, we're on the phone constantly. I look at you and call you and say, how do you keep up? Because you're always got a million things that you're always juggling, and to have what you do and then also be chair of the school board and always, what I know about you is every decision you make always comes down to students and what's best for students. And that aligns perfectly with this school district and what my entire staff and we're all about is doing what's best for our students. So thank you for your leadership. Vice Chair Vaughn, thank you again for all you've done this past year. The two of you were a great team, and I could not have asked for better leadership from the two of you, so thank you both.
Thank you. And Member Vaughn?
And just very quickly, I know I already said all the things that I wanted to say, but, one of the things I think that inspires me in your leadership is you always want to set everybody up to succeed. It's not always just about you or making yourself look good, that you really think about making sure that all collectively we're successful, and we've talked about your dedication to students. So just thank you for that. And again, modeling kindness and just how to really work together as a team. So thank you for everything.
Thank you. And thank you for your kind words. A board cannot be a board without its collective members. And so, you, as a chair, I can't, it's not me by myself. I'm not successful without all of you. So thank you for making me successful this last year and helping me be a great leader. So thank you. Thank you for lifting me, supporting me, and backing me as a leader for Hillsborough County Schools. Thank you. And now at this time, in alphabetical order, I'll ask all the board members who are going to get sworn in, yes, to step down. And at this time, and in alphabetical order, I'll ask Member Combs. And former Public Defender Julian Hart will administer the oath of office to Nadia Combs, District 1.
Good morning and congratulations. Mr. Superintendent, Madam Chair, school board members, and members of the audience, it gives me great pleasure today to facilitate your loyalty oath of office as the school board member. Please place your left hand on the Bible, and do you want to introduce? Okay, Richard's going to hold the Bible for you. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Nadia T. Combs,
Nadia T. Combs,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support, protect, and defend
I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
to
hold office
hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well
and
faithfully perform
the
duties of member,
School
Board of Hillsborough County, Florida, on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Member Combs. Now I will call on Miss Gray to come forward. The Honorable Judge Evans will administer the oath of office to Lynn Gray, District 7.
Being a lawyer, I have a hard time not talking. So I have a few comments I want to make. Lynn and I became friends not through the court and not through the school system, but because we were both runners. She was a good runner, I was a poor runner. But anyhow, a lot of people know about that. But we got to know each other, and then one day I got a phone call, and she said, Don, this is Lynn Gray. I'm running for the school board. I said, well, that's great. Now, I had run for office a couple of times, helped other people run for office, and so I asked her a few questions, and I realized that she really didn't know a whole lot about what it meant to run for office. So we got together, we started meeting and discussing about strategy and such, and the next thing I know, I was her campaign manager. And we went through it. We had a real tough election, but this was 8 years ago. But she succeeded, and she was running for an open seat, and there were 8 persons running for that seat, so she had her hands full there. But she succeeded, and that's largely because she's such a hard worker. And then again, she got reelected 4 years later. And now here we are today, and it's my honor and pleasure to be able to swear you in as a new school board member. Now, there's a lot of good things that I could say about Lynn, having worked with her for these past 8 years or so. But I think the Tampa Bay Times said it best. And they said, voters, Hillsborough County School Board, Lynn Gray. Voters made smart decisions. You know what? I'm not going to read that. I think everybody knows they made smart decisions and she got elected. So I'm going to now ask you to place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand to be sworn, and repeat after me. I, Lynn Gray,
I, Lynn Gray,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida,
and the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will faithfully perform
the duties of member, School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida,
School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida,
on which I am now about to enter.
which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Hey.
Now, Member Vaughn, Pastor Andy Oliver will administer the oath of office to Jessica Vaughn, District 3.
Greetings from the other side of the bridge. And it is so wonderful to know that children over here are in good hands because of you and all of your work. It's a real honor to be able to do this today. I'm so thankful for your service.
Thank you. I'd like to just introduce quickly my husband, Neelish, my in-laws, Suraj and Danish Kapadia, my godson, Ami, and our longtime Hillsborough County Public School teacher, my best friend, Jennifer Hart. So thank you for the introduction.
If you will place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jessica Brilson Vaughn,
I, Jessica Brilson Vaughn,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of member,
School
Board of Hillsborough County, Florida,
School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida,
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Member Vaughn. Member Washington, the Honorable Judge Little will administer the oath of office to Henry Shake Washington, District 5.
Thank you so much. I have my daughter, Dr. Washington, also saw me, This is the boss of the family, Denham. We have my son-in-law, Dr. Osisami. We have my pastor of A&M Allen Temple Church, Dr. Dames. We have my son, Two Boy Washington, and we have the real boss of the house, Miss Cheryl Washington, that also did 41 years in the school district. You need to solve this.
Good morning, Superintendent and members of the school board. A few weeks ago, I received a call on my cell phone that said Henry Washington. I said, I don't know a Henry Washington. So I answered it anyway because I guess was curious.
Yes, sir.
And it turned out to be Shake. So I'm going to tell you, if you are considering a career after this, I would suggest that you register Henry Shake Washington as a trademark, and you can sell stuff. You're really good at it. I have it on reliable source. This may be your last term.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the Omega, and I'm very happy to participate. And please place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Henry Shake Washington.
I, Henry Shake Washington.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support.
That I will support.
Protect. And defend.
And defend.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
And government of the United States.
And government of the United States.
And of the state of Florida.
And of the state of Florida.
I am duly qualified.
I am duly qualified.
To hold office.
To hold office.
Under the Constitution.
Under the Constitution.
Of the state.
Of the state.
And that I will well.
And I will well.
And faithfully.
Faithfully.
Perform.
The
duties of members.
The duties and members.
Of the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida.
Of the School Board of Hillsborough County, Florida.
On which I am now about to enter.
And which now I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Congratulations, Member Washington. At this time, our re-elected board members will have the opportunity to make remarks and comments. Member Combs?
I first want to start by expressing just how truly honored and humbled I am to be sworn in for another term. To the voters, I just want to say thank you so much. This is really, truly my passion in life, is caring about children and working with students and advocating for our district. It really is such a big pull in my life, and I'm so honored to be here again. I'm incredibly proud of the work that we've done together this first time, and what excites me more is the opportunity to continue for the coming years. The fact that we're here today celebrating another term and that our community overwhelmingly supported the millage referendum is a testament how deeply this community cares and values education. The passing of the millage for me was even more important than my election, to be honest with you. It meant that we'll be able to continue to invest in schools, in our teachers, and our students. It means that we have a society that truly cares about the future and that education is a priority. It means we're committed to giving every child the opportunity to deserve, and I couldn't be prouder to represent this community as we move forward together. There's so many people that I have to thank for. Many of my friends are here, friends from high school, my college friends, people who worked alongside me. I had so many volunteers. My core group, James Atkinson and Mel James, we worked every day together. I had so many volunteers. I look at Lewis out there, and I think about when I was canvassing in the hot summer and somebody would take a bus out there to meet me every day. This campaign was truly such a grassroots campaign. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the political backing, but what I did have was just the love that I cared for children. The person who ran all my volunteers was actually a high school student who had just just graduated from Sickles High School and came up to me and said, hey, I really believe in you. I want to support you. And I said, hey, why don't you run all my volunteers for this entire campaign? So it was truly amazing. I have to say the summer heat was so hot out there, knocking door to door. I mean, it was so brutal. It was more work than I ever even imagined, because I worked literally 16 to 18 hours a day for very many months. And I had this number that I thought that I would win in the primary. And it wasn't even a reasonable number, but my husband didn't tell me the whole time. He just kept letting me believe in myself. And I think that's the most important thing, is if you truly believe in yourself and you truly follow your passion, then good things happen. I want to say finally, I am so humbled to be here. I do this with a sense of responsibility. And it's not just about serving on the board for me. It's about ensuring that every decision I make is in the best interest of our students, our parents, our teachers, our staff, our entire community. I'm excited for the work ahead, the challenges we're going to face, and the progress we'll continue to make. We have a tremendous opportunity to strengthen Hillsborough County Public Schools, and I remain committed to providing strong financial oversight, ensuring accountability, working closely with you, Superintendent, to achieve the best outcomes for our students. Together, we'll continue to move forward and make our schools even better, and I want to thank all of you so much. Thank you.
Member Gray?
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Member Combs, for such an eloquent speech and heartfelt. And I had 2 pages written, but I was told by my number one husband that it's way too long, so I'm going to be brief, which is not common for me. But this is what I want to say. It's with enormous gratitude, not only to my husband, who put together over 2,000 signs, my wonderful number one son, who's sitting in the audience, my entire family, friends, and to thousands of my constituents. I appreciate your public trust and validation of my work, as I am now entering, as Judge Evans indicated, entering my third office, my third term of office as a district-wide school board member for Hillsborough County Public Schools. I will continue and build upon initiatives which support the following. And I'm not going to list down 20 or 50, but I'll do 3. My support has always been for the diversity of our student and family populations. My support always is with our employees, and I'm thanking and thank you, Superintendent Van Ayers, thank you, HEF, thank you, the CTA, thank you, board members, for helping get the millage passed. That is the well-being of our employees, who mean the world to all of us and to our children, especially our teachers and principals. And also, I will continue to guide and to be foremost as a priority for our children's safety and their overall mental, physical, and academic well-being. And last, I will continue to work with our families, of course, our elected officials, religious leaders, and our business partners. With each of these partnerships, we can be assured of a strong Hillsborough County Public School District. Hillsborough strong, right, Van Ayers, Superintendent? For those who do not know me and may have voted in another direction, I welcome their involvement with the various initiatives that I put forward and or their initiatives that they feel important. And last, together we will all work in our joint commitment for the quality education for all students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Member Gray. Member Vaughn?
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I'd like to thank my husband, Neelish, and my son, Zachariah, for always supporting me and sacrificing so much so that I can serve our community. 4 years ago when I was sworn in, I spoke about how no single person, including myself, could take credit for my win. And that sentiment still rings true as I get sworn in for a second term. So many people came together to support my campaign. Whether it was through a donation, canvassing, phone banking, an endorsement, or simply voting for me, the majority of our community came together and supported my reelection campaign, often across the political aisle, because we truly understand the value of quality public education and the importance of reflective and accessible leadership. I want to take a moment and say thank you so much to every single person who supported my reelection campaign. It's truly an honor to represent this district for a second term. I vow to continue advocating for all of our students, all of our families, and our employees. I also want to say thank you to my colleagues and to everyone at the district who worked so hard to come together to prioritize our community and our students. And lastly, I just want to close with a quote from George Washington Carver that says, "Education is the key to unlock the golden door to freedom." Thank you very much.
Thank you, Member Vaughn. Member Washington?
That's a hard act to follow, believe me. Okay, but first I want to start out by thanking my wife, Cheryl, and my son, Two Boy, and my daughter, Jamil, and my son-in-law, Mike, and their wife, and my grandkid, for supporting me. It's very important to have that support when you're running for office, because it's very difficult when you're running for office. And I also want to thank Allen Temple family, my church. I want to thank Bishop Patty and the Trinity family for helping, and all of her Saturday morning people for coming. I'm not going to call out a lot of names, but I want all the people that supported me who's here today, please stand. Please stand. I would just want to see you. Stand up, please. And thank you all for coming. I really appreciate that. You know, it's just as important coming today as it is getting reelected, because they're still showing their support. I'm truly honored and grateful for being reelected to the Hillsborough County School Board. As we move forward with the parents, together with the parents, community, and family and students, I remain dedicated in ensuring that our schools continue to provide an exceptional education, and that very decision reflects the needs of our students and our community, because that's what's important. We're here for the employees, students, community, and parents. The opportunity to serve in this role is one I hold highest regard. I will continue to listen, learn, and collaborate with all stakeholders to make our district the best it can be. And also, I thank you, Superintendent, for your leadership, and you and your cabinet for doing a great job. We accomplished a lot this year, you know. Also, I want to thank all my constituents, all the people that voted for the millage. We didn't win. We won by a landslide. It wasn't even close. That goes to show you people care about education in Hillsborough County. Because we have so many people say, well, you know, education is, and yes, it is. But we continue to work hard, and our employees work hard each and every day for our students. Every day. Every day they work hard, and they do the things the best that you can do. And as a school board member, I can sit here and say, I'm not going to make everybody happy. You can't. That's impossible to do. But I'm going to do what I think is right, because I think the people selected Henry Shake Washington to make decisions what he thinks is best for people. And I will always do that. And once again, thank you for your unwavering support. I look forward to another productive term as we work together to create a positive, lasting change for the students we serve. Thank y'all so much, and I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Washington. And again, congratulations to all of you. I will now turn the meeting over to the superintendent for the purpose of electing the new chair and vice chair. Mr. Porter will first explain the process for the election of the chair and vice chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair and board members. This is your annual reorganization meeting, and under Florida law, you are required annually to elect a chair. This board has also traditionally elected a vice chair. The superintendent under the law runs the election of chair. The way he'll explain how it works is, but you'll be nominating people by a show of hands. He'll call on people who raise their hands. No second is needed for the nomination. If more than one person is nominated, you'll vote by ballot, which becomes public record. If only one person is nominated, you'll just codify that motion in a vote. At this time, happy to answer any questions, but I'll turn it over to the superintendent to actually run the election.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. And board members, as Mr. Porter stated, please note that nominations do not need to be seconded. To be recognized, please raise your hand to make a nomination, and we'll start with the election of chair. The floor is now open for nominations for chair. Chair Perez.
I would like to nominate Member Vaughn for chair.
Member Vaughn has been nominated for chair. Are there any other nominations? I see none. Nominations are now closed.
So if we could pull the lights up, or put the lights on the board, and you'll need to vote on that motion for Ms. Vaughn, just to codify it. So when your lights appear, please vote. And this is for Jessica Vaughn for chair of the Hillsborough County School Board. Okay, and it's unanimous. You'll now move on to the election of vice chair.
On to the election of the vice chair. The floor is now open for nominations for vice chair. Ms. Gray, Member Gray. Member Perez has been nominated for vice chair. Are there any other nominations? Member Hahn. Member Rendon has been nominated for vice chair. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, communications will distribute ballots to the board. A member must receive 4 votes to be vice chair. Please vote your choice for vice chair on the ballot provided to you. For the record, each ballot will be read with your individual selection.
And these do become public record.
By a vote of 5-2, Karen Perez is the vice chair of the school board, and I will now read off the votes. Henry Shake Washington voted for Karen Perez. Lynn Gray voted for Karen Perez. Nadia Combs, Karen Perez. Karen Perez for Karen Perez. Jessica Vaughn, Karen Perez. The 2 votes for Ms. Rendon. Dr. Stacy Hahn voted for Patty Rendon, and Patty Rendon for Patty Rendon. So at this time, I would like to congratulate Ms. Karen Perez, the new vice chair of the Hillsborough County School Board. Congratulations.
Thank you. We will now recess for 5 minutes to reorganize seating. right. Thank you very much. At this time, the board meeting is called back to order. And we're going to go on to discussion agenda item 601, annual meeting of the Hillsborough County School Board Leasing Corporation for Certificates of Participation Program under Finance. Superintendent Ayers will highlight and walk us through this item.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Board members, we have one agenda item this morning. And what I'm going to do right now is introduce Mr. Ritesh Patel. Mr. Patel is our bond counsel and works for Neighbors, Giblin and Nickerson, PA. Mr. Patel will address the board and explain why the Hillsborough School Board Leasing Corp. is required to meet yearly to appoint new officers.
Good morning, members of the board, Superintendent Ayers. Pleasure to be here this morning. For the record, my name is Ritesh Patel with Neighbors, Giblin and Nickerson, your bond counsel. We are here today to walk you through the reorganization of the Leasing Corporation. Under the Leasing Corporation's Articles of Incorporation, you are required to hold an annual reorganization meeting on the same date of the reorganization meeting of the school board, which we just had. And so I believe we can get this show started. A lot of familiar faces and names, so I know it's not your first rodeo doing this, but we have a couple of items we need to walk through. Ms. Perez, I don't know if you want to lead the charge.
The chair needs to recess the meeting. So.
I will now recess the school board meeting of Tuesday, November 19th, 2024, and convene the annual meeting of the School Board Leasing Corporation and turn the gavel over to Member Perez.
I will now turn the discussion over to Mr. Patel. Mr. Patel will explain that corporations' bylaws require a board of directors of corporation to conduct an annual meeting on the same date as the annual school board recognition meeting.
Good morning. As we have just discussed, that the bylaws of the corporation require a meeting of the corporation and a reorganization on the same date as the school board reorg meeting. There will be two items that will need to be voted on. The first would be the appointment of the current members of the school board as members of the board of directors of the Leasing Corporation.
I recommend the appointment of the current members of the school board as board of directors of the Leasing Corporation. I need a motion and a second. I have a motion by Member Vaughn and a second by Member Gray. Is there any discussion? Please vote when your lights appear. And I saw that it passed unanimously. Yes.
The second item before you is to appoint the new officers of the corporation. The new chair of the school board, Jessica Vaughn, would be the chair of the board of directors and the president of the Leasing Corporation. The new vice chair of the school board, Ms. Karen Perez, would be the vice chair of the board of directors and the vice president of the Leasing Corporation. And Superintendent Ayers would be the secretary treasurer of the Leasing Corporation.
Board members, traditionally the chair of the board has also been named the chair and the president of the Leasing Corp. Therefore, I need a motion and a second to appoint Member Vaughn, new chair, as chair of the and president of the Leasing Corporation. Karen Perez, new vice chair, as vice chair and vice president of the Leasing Corporation. And Van Ayers as secretary treasurer of the Leasing Corporation. I need a motion. I have a motion by Member Gray and a second by Member Washington. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please vote when your lights appear. And it passes unanimously. I now adjourn the School Board Leasing Corporation meeting and reconvene the school board meeting.
Thank you, Vice Chair Perez. I just want to take a moment, and I want to say that thank you to my fellow school board members for having faith in me. I hope you all know how much I actually care and respect each and every single one of you, and I really look forward to working together. I know that the past few years have been hard and sometimes divisive. However, we were all elected for a reason, to represent our districts and this district collectively. And honestly, I'm extremely proud of the work that we've accomplished together. Moving forward, I hope we can all continue to work together closely for the benefit of our district. And because the truth is, we really are stronger together, and our children, our families, and our employees deserve the best. So thank you again, and I look forward to working with you. I just want to do a quick reminder that we are going to have group photos will be taking place immediately after we adjourn from the dais, so please proceed promptly for our photo. Seeing no further business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.